happy with my job, and everything. I was just happy, except I was overweight. I was always overweight. As a teen, as soon as I hit puberty, it was like, I skyrocketed my weight, everything. I always wanted to do something about it, but once doesn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I kept skyrocketing, whatever. I eventually, in my late teens, did something about it, but not the right way. Bad way, very bad way. And I lost the weight. I got down to my lowest at like 136. Stop, Andrew.
Yeah, please.
Doug is okay. Andrew's I got down to like 135, 145, something like that. I don't remember. But I did it the wrong way, so I was still unhealthy and I was still unfit, and it was bad. Then in my early 20s, I got pregnant with Andrew, and I gained 85 pounds. He was 5'11" when he came out, so that doesn't add up. That was McDonald's and McFlurries and horrible things. So I was at my heaviest weight when I gave birth to him. 6 years later, I was still overweight, obese. I was really obese. There was no overweight, I surpassed that. And due to that, I always had back problems. My back would go out at least 3 times a year. Like, leaving me useless to my family. I would be stuck in bed. And on occasion, I would have to go to the emergency room because I couldn't take the pain. And my big girl job is cleaning houses. So that was tough work, but some of those houses had 2 floors, and every time I looked at the stairs, I said, I don't want to go up those stairs, because I would get winded. I would get winded going up 5 steps. It was horrible, horrible. And I couldn't be as active with my kids as I wanted to be. We went on nature walks, and we did a couple 5Ks, and we could do that, and we played sports, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't good enough for me. I wanted to do more with them. And one day, I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw my coach, Jamie Bennett, who, I love her. She's amazing. I saw her, she posted something, and it wasn't the post that caught my eye, it was a picture. My jaw dropped. I hadn't seen her in a while, and I said, oh my gosh, this lady, I used to go to mosque with her through our church, and I hadn't seen her. She just, wow, was all I could think every time I saw her. So I had to work up the courage to contact her because she hadn't sent me a message, and I was waiting, it didn't happen. So after 2 or 3 months of me trying to work up the courage to message her, all I kept thinking about was my mom. I'm gonna really just fly through this because I don't want to cry, and that one almost made me cry, and she almost made me cry, so I'm gonna try. All I kept thinking about was my mom and my kids. My mom wasn't taught the importance of taking care of her health or eating right. She was a smoker, a diabetic, although she didn't get lifelong. We used to go like a staple in our house. Every Saturday we went and got a dozen donuts, and they were gone by the next day. She had heart disease, and she didn't take care of herself. It was that plain. At the age of 51, she suffered her first of 4 heart attacks. She had bypass surgery, loads of doctor's appointments, and even a 30-day stay at the hospital, including putting a pacemaker in. 3 years after her first one, her first heart attack, she had another one. Only this time, her pacemaker didn't react. She was alone, and the paramedics didn't make it in time. So at 20 years old, I lost my mom. Hardest thing ever, 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 ever. Moving on, I kept replaying that all in my head and realized I was following in her footsteps. To the T, exactly. And one day I woke up and I just messaged Jamie. And I asked her how she did it, because I didn't want to leave my kids motherless. I couldn't do it. I didn't want it. I needed to change. I loved my mom. She tried her best, but she wasn't taught. I believe you have to be taught. And if you're not taught, you don't know. So, whew. That being said, I contacted Jamie, asked her for help. She told me about her challenge group, and she set me up for the Slim in 6 challenge. I joined her next challenge group and said, whatever she wants me to do, I'm going to follow it, and I'm not going to question it. I literally followed whatever she said. I was a puppet for her. The challenge group that I joined was literally the only reason I succeeded in what I did. The group kept me accountable. Knowing that there was other people watching just made me be there, made me be in it full steam ahead. You know, I told very few people what I was doing because I feared failure. I didn't want to fail, and everybody, yeah, she said she was doing something, but that didn't happen. I didn't want that. So every time I had a negative thought or wanted to skip a workout or just plain quit, I went on to that challenge group and I expressed how I felt. And those ladies pushed me. They motivated me and they kept me going. They inspired me. We bonded with each other like there was no tomorrow. Jennifer was in my challenge group. She's one of my success partners and she still pushes me. She still motivates me and she still inspires me. I went to my first Super Saturday in January with her, and she's there. If I ever need her, I know I can message her, and she's there. Just like Robin, she's my other success partner. In that challenge group, I lost 33.5 pounds. So I saw major results. That kept me going. I continued following exactly what Jamie told me to do. Keep the shake, switch to a different program, stay with Slim in 6, do whatever you want. I did Turbo Jam. I lost more weight. I kept going. After Turbo Jam, I wanted to push myself and I wanted to go further. So I looked into combat. Hubby saw I looked into combat and said, he joined me. We did 2 rounds together. We both saw amazing results. Wanted us to keep going. His major saying in the beginning was, I don't want to be the fat husband. Exactly what he said. I don't want to be the fat husband. So after we did 2 rounds of combat, we lost a lot of weight. We kept going. We saw results. And a couple weeks ago, we finished the 21-day fix, which marked my weight loss at 70 pounds. I surpassed my original goal of 60, so I was super ecstatic. I feel 10, sometimes 15 years younger than I am, and I couldn't be more proud of myself and my husband for the effort that he's put in and has pushed me to do. My marriage has been strengthened in ways that I did not know possible or even needed. I thought we were good. This is great. This is like heaven. For me in general, I have changed. I have a new type of confidence in myself. I believe in myself, and I see more potential than I ever thought possible. A year ago, if Susanna would have asked me to stand up in front of even 5 people, I would have laughed and walked away from it. I was that shy, and I'm nervous as heck right now, but excited because I'm telling my story. I lost 70 pounds. My boys are my life, and the fact that I've added on years to my life to spend with them is everything. That's my story. My kids are the reason I did this. My kids are my reason I continue to do it. So my husband and I have joined forces and become a tag team, and we are bringing people in and changing lives one step at a time. And that's it. That's my story.